Jeff here from Ceramic Pro to do one of my interior reviews. This is a brand new 2020 Porsche Taycan 4S. Now there are two models above this one, but this is pretty jammed the way it is. And there's some really cool features with this car. This is Porsche's first all-electric car. So let's take a look at the interior first. Typical to Porsche, you have really nice fit and finish. The steering wheel, you have leather everywhere. This is all leather as well, same with the dash. Now a little cool feature is when you actually turn it on, when you turn the power on, the, I guess you call it the graphic or whatever you want to call it, that shows up when you turn it on. You get the nice little silhouette of the car and then everything pops up. That's pretty cool. Now, similar to Tesla's, you have, everything is done on this screen here. It is a little bit on the small side if you're comparing it to Tesla and things like that. But, I mean, everything's there. This is all very similar to like the new way that the new 992 is, the new Cayennes, things like that. You have the bronze shaver shifter, which I'm not a huge fan of, but I mean, that's kind of the way Porsche's going. All their new vehicles have that same system. But the coolest thing with this car, so being all electric, there's no noise to it until you put it into Sport Plus. So now the vehicle is on. I might have to close the door actually for you to get. I gotta close the door. So you put the car into drive. I don't know if you could hear that noise, but when you put it into Sport Plus, it's like Independence Day when they get the spaceship started. That's cool. I'm sorry, Tesla, but you missed an amazing feature. Electric cars need some type of sound. Like it's just boring going down the road and all you're hearing is the wind noise or the crackling of rocks underneath the tires. But this gives you like a whole experience of, yeah, it's an electric car. It's not gonna make the same noise as a gasoline car. But that's cool. That's, I don't know. It gives me shivers. You feel like a spaceship about to take off. Like if Predator was driving a car, this would be his car. It even looks like him from the front. I don't know. I think this is pretty badass for an electric car. I always said I never liked electric, and I don't think I'd ever own one. But this is pretty cool. So you have this nice, beautiful, big moonroof, I guess you call it. So the whole roof is glass. Another thing that's typical to Porsche is the clock and, well, this is a second timer, I guess, on top of the dash. That's pretty typical to Porsche. One thing that drives me nuts, all Porsches have this, is your maximum of 210 kilometers an hour sticker. Why do you have to have such a bright red sticker on such a nice interior? Just, let me stick it on there. It's crooked too. That drives me, every Porsche has one. It's the first thing you should rip off. Yes, okay, that's fine. It's max of 210 kilometers an hour. Do we need a bright red sticker right there telling you that? I don't know, no other cars do it, so. But they decide to stick one there. If you're comparing this all-electric vehicle to, like I said, a Model S Tesla, that I guess it would be comparable size. This is almost roughly the same price range. I believe this is a 4S. It was spec'd out at about the same price as a fully loaded Model S. And like I said, there are two models above this that are even faster. So if you ever have the chance to drive one of these, oh my God, are they fast. It's a different type of fast. It throws you in the seat. It feels like a roller coaster. So if you're comparing it to like a gasoline car, completely different type of drive. All in all, this is a beautiful car, beautiful electric car. Finally, somebody's made a really nice fit. And the nice thing too is it still feels like a car. You still have all your buttons and stuff. It's not over the top futuristic on the interior, but performance-wise, it's unbelievable. This thing's crazy. Is it plastic? It's some type of. Oh no, that's not plastic either. That's not. You know what? It's some type of like rubber, printed rubber. I don't know. But at least it's not plastic. Oh, well, I mean the speaker cover. Yeah, that's fine. Everything else is leather. Why couldn't they just put a little piece of, like, you have all this leather. All you have to do is this little piece. Ah, man. That's a little disappointing, but everything else here is leather, and then you have the little piece around the cup holder. That's plastic. Why couldn't I mean, this one is leather around it, but this one's not. So I don't know. I mean, I guess you have to cut costs somewhere.